Like TeddyGrey on stuff, whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
Okay, family, back in the building. My name is TeddyGrey. Thank you very much for being on this journey with me. So we have NF Notepad. I've literally just done wake up. I had to take the shades off for that because it was a bit of an emotional one. So hopefully this one's not too emotional, and I can put the shades back on and have a little boogie. I'm in a good mood today. Okay, so please like, comment, subscribe, and let's go. Whew.
You and I, we've been doing a lot together. And I look back and I appreciate all the times that
This is gonna be
we
another
had
sad
together.
one.
You know? I remember just going down in my room and, you know, trying to deal with some things. And you've always been there for that. Always. It's me and you.
So when he says that, is he talking, because obviously Nate does a lot of talking to himself within his lyrics, you know, because it's therapeutic for him, that's how he deals with it. I understand that more than most, don't worry. But at this point, is he talking to the fans or is he talking to himself, you know? I suppose I'll find out the more I listen. I should stop being so impatient, but I have so many questions.
You know, trying to deal with some things. And you've always been there for that.
Trying to deal with some things and then family pictures pop up.
Always. It's me and you. You and I been best friends ever since I was a young kid. Everything we did, where's time went? Got a lot of years coming up ahead of us, and ever since we met, I knew we'd get somewhere. But the fact is, I ain't really know when. I don't really know how either, but I can feel the goosebumps, my skin right in. I've been waiting for the moment. You and I can make it happen.
This is more like it. Do you know what? This is my bag. This is what I want to hear. I want to hear him snap on a beat. Snap. And he is writing my skin. Ugh. I still don't know who he's talking about.
It's me and you. You and I been best friends ever since I was a young kid. Everything we did, where's time went? Got a lot of years coming up ahead of us, and ever since we met, I knew we'd get somewhere. But the fact is, I ain't really know when. I don't really know how either, but I can feel the goosebumps, my skin right in. I've been waiting for the moment. You and I can make it happen. A lot of people thinking we ain't gonna make it rapping. I ain't got a problem with them though, that don't even matter. We ain't looking for the people trying to say that we the baddest. Nah, never like that. Came a long way, never did it for the money. We ever make it big, I'ma give it to the family.
I'ma give it to the family. That bro. Do you know what the first thing I did when I got like a big little paycheck from YouTube? The first thing I did was buy 3 albums, and I gave 2 away to subscribers of this channel. The albums cost a lot of money, but it was the first thing I did. Like the first month that I got like a decent little check, the first thing I did was give back. And I know he says give back to the family. He probably means like his actual family. I don't have any family, so I give it back to you guys. You know, you deserve it all the way back.
Always. It's me and you. You and I been best friends ever since I was a young kid. Everything we did, where's time went? Got a lot of years coming up ahead of us, and ever since we met, I knew we'd get somewhere. But the fact is, I ain't really know when. I don't really know how either, but I can feel the goosebumps, my skin right in. I've been waiting for the moment. You and I can make it happen. A lot of people thinking we ain't gonna make it rapping. I ain't got a problem with them though, that don't even matter. We ain't looking for the people trying to say that we the baddest. Nah, never like that. Came a long way, never did it for the money. We ever make it big, I'ma give it to the family. Looking back now, everything is looking funny. You and I in the room writing, up late when the mood strikes us. We don't care if they do like us. Writing songs for the haters we ain't even got yet. Freestyling, somebody turn the mic up. Talking about things we don't really understand. Talking about things we don't really comprehend. Me and you trying to get it, we ain't quitting to the end. Now I'm standing on stage trying to give it to the fans. We took that karaoke.
He's definitely talking to himself, right? He's definitely talking to himself. Because who else was there writing with him? Do you know what I mean? He's obviously talking about like the voice in his head, or the person that he uses to guide his morals and stuff when he talks to himself. I'm sure he's not alone in that. I know that I do it. I talk to myself, you know. That's how I figure things out. If I've got a long walk to take anywhere, I put the headphones in and I pretend I'm having a phone conversation. That's how I figure things out, like, internally, in my own head. I can't just think and talk to myself in my own head. I have to verbally do it, so... I don't know, I'm sure he's not alone. He gets it.
Even matter, we ain't looking for the people trying to say that we the baddest. Nah, never like that. Came a long way, never did it for the money. We ever make it big, I'ma give it to the family. Looking back now, everything is looking funny. You and I in the room writing, up late when the mood strikes us. We don't care if they do like us. Writing songs for the haters we ain't even got yet. Freestyling, somebody turn the mic up. Talking about things we don't really understand. Talking about things we don't really comprehend. Me and you trying to get it, we ain't quitting to the end. Now I'm standing on stage trying to give it to the fans. We took that karaoke machine from my room and we put it up to the CD player and played the instrumentals, and man, we've come a long way, a long way. I made a lot of mistakes, you've been there for the whole thing. Help me with the drama, rapping in the car outside daily. We don't care if it's a winter, we don't care if it's a summer. I remember writing raps with the curse words. I just wanna hear it, seems like everybody does it. Did it for a while, wasn't into all the customs. Tried to find who I was, being everything I was in real life, yeah. Got a lot of anger.
That's life, bro. He's talking about life. He's just summed up a huge chunk of everybody's life. I was trying to make it being what I wasn't. Like, I was trying to understand me as a person by being what I wasn't. Like, that's most people's childhood, you know? There was a few kids in school, sure, who were, like, self-confident and knew who they were inside, and they didn't change for anybody. I knew those kids. You probably knew those kids too. You might have been one of those kids, you know, who just stayed true to themselves, but not me, bro. Not me, bro. Every week I had a new fad or a new, like, craze or something different, or I had to have, like, an affectation. I always had to have something about me. I never felt like my personality or the way that I looked was good enough, so I felt like I always had to have a thing, you know? It feels like that's what he's summing up. Like, always trying to entertain for the virtue of everybody else. Like he's saying, he tried the cuss words. He tried to do what everybody else was doing. But it didn't work for him, you know? I went through a period like that where everybody was wearing Converse. I bought a pair, spent £60 that I couldn't afford on a pair of Converse. Just because everybody else had them. They look so stupid on my feet. I have size 10 feet, they're huge. They look so stupid on my feet. The things you do when you're a kid, man, just for a little bit of fucking attention.
My room, and
that's funny,
we put it up to the CD player and played the instrumentals, and man, we've come a long way.
Times have changed,
a long way. I made a lot of mistakes, you've been there for the whole thing. Help me with the drama, rapping in the car outside daily. We don't care if it's a winter, we don't care if it's a summer. I remember writing raps with the curse words. I just wanna hear it, seems like everybody does it. Did it for a while, wasn't into all the customs. Tried to find who I was, being everything I was in real life, yeah. Got a lot of anger, you know where I'm at. Put it all over the pages and wrote it in the rap. Said that we could be amazing if I give us a chance. Now I'm looking around like, yeah, look at where we at. Look at where we at now. We ain't made a chat, but they can hear us in the background coming. Some are gonna hate it, some are gonna love it. I'ma put it in his hands and let God do the judging, yeah. Remember me and you, always had you in the backpack. Took you into school, writing on you like it's nothing. A lot of people in the room see me scribble on the page, but they ain't got a clue, nah, they ain't got a clue. We at the beginning, hoping someday you and I can say we made it and we did it.
You know what, they see me scribble on a page, they ain't even got a clue. It's almost like Picasso-esque or something. It's like they don't see the vision. Like, they don't see what I'm doing. Whilst Picasso was making all of those paintings, you really think people were looking at him before they were a big deal? You think people were looking at him thinking, oh my God, that's amazing. They were looking at him like he's a clown. You're an idiot. What are you doing drawing this shit? Van Gogh, what are you doing, bro? Nobody gives a shit about sunflowers. And then all of a sudden it's the biggest deal. Because they persevered with it, because they knew what they were doing. That was their artistry. That's what this is reminding me of. It's like he's painted a picture for us all. And he doesn't care if we like it. He doesn't care if this is the picture we want to see. This is the picture he's painting. Give a fuck about your opinion, bro. It's his life, you know, you can't change it, so what's your opinion matter?
you in the school, writing on you like it's nothing. A lot of people in the room see me scribble on the page, but they ain't got.
He's talking about his fecking notepad. I used to have you in the backpack. I was literally thinking, like, what does he mean by that? Does he mean like he had a little friend like E.T.? Get the fuck out. I am actually stupid. That's ridiculous. I thought he was... You know how E.T. was in the backpack? I'm not explaining it. What do you think? I'm an actual idiot, bro. Used to have you in the backpack. He's talking about his notepad. The song's called Notepad. Oh, by the way, this is why I don't have any friends.
Got a lot of hate, you know where I'm at. Put it all over the pages and wrote it in the rap. Said that we could be amazing if I give us a chance. Now I'm looking around like, yeah, look at where we at. Look at where we at now. We ain't made a chat, but they can hear us in the background coming. Some are gonna hate it, some are gonna love it. I'ma put it in his hands and let God do the judging, yeah. Remember me and you, always had you in the backpack. Took you into school, writing on you like it's nothing. A lot of people in the room see me scribble on the page, but they ain't got a clue, nah, they ain't got a clue. We at the beginning, hoping someday you and I can say we made it and we did it. You ain't nothing but a notepad, tell me who you kidding. I'm just running out of space, I'll be back in a minute, turn the page on me. You know what's crazy is, this just started as something that was an escape for us, you know? And now I look around and there's a lot of people out there going through the same things, you know, we've been through. And now this music we write is actually making an impact, it's crazy.
I'd love to be able to do that. I wish I had his confidence. I really do.
NF real music.
NF real music for real. For real. Do you know what I like about the production within his music? It's just simple piano keys. There's not too much bass. There's always a subtle little sample that you don't really notice until there's a break, because NF tends to fill up the entire bar with syllables. He doesn't really allow the track much space to breathe, and I imagine that's because he has a lot of stuff to say at all times, you know. He's got a subject, he wants to speak about it, and you know, I respect that, but I also respect the fact that he allows the track to breathe at the end, you know. I feel like it's nice. It reminds me of like back in the day when I used to write lyrics to, like, say, I don't know, anything type beat. I used to write lyrics to it, and I'd always write like a 64 bar, and then there'd be like a bit of the track left, so the track would just breathe anyway. So maybe for him that's reminiscent of when he used to write raps back in the day, and he just let the beat breathe for a long time. Because he, at that stage, because he was such a rookie, he wouldn't have known how to structure an entire song like he does now, at the point that he's rapping in Notepad. Crazy. Also crazy how long that took him to figure out he was talking to his Notepad. Unbelievable. Like I say, I wish I had his confidence, I really do. I really do. Because I suppose he's right, you know, if you use these things for therapy, then it's obviously things that you're going through. If there's other people that are going through that as well, then maybe if they hear that, then it could help them. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll release something from those dark files, but definitely not anytime soon. It's been your boy TeddyGrey stuff. The next one's coming.